So another bike that I actually learned about before we even got here that they're debuting is the XtraCycle OmniTierra. What a bike. So if you just look at this bike, you probably haven't seen too many bikes like this before. And this is a titanium frame, and this is a collaboration between XtraCycle Priority and John and Mira. John and Mira are a couple of YouTubers who are also dog packers. I don't know if they're the first dog packers. I'm going to ask Mira. If Mira knows, she can tell us. She's the four-legged one over there.
They might have actually coined that term, dog packing.
We will ask Mira if she did come up with that. And the whole design here was actually to load Mira into the cargo bike. John and Mira invented this dog packing rig where Mira actually jumps into the basket and rides on pavement and downhill, and then Mira the dog runs when Mira can run off-road, on trails, on dirt, gravel, things like that. And they have debuted this amazing bike, which I've never seen anything quite like it if you look up close. It's a titanium frame. It's got the pinion gearbox, Gates belt drive, and I mean, look at the care and the heavy-duty design here. So an extra support tube. Look at these big bolts. You don't see bolts that big for racks. I wish all rack bolts were that big. This thing can really hold some weight. He's got a 20-kilo dog he loads up in there.
20 kilos.
In regular pounds, that's about, I would say, a couple thousand ounces, or let's say 40 pounds. It's a 40-pound dog. And so that's a heavy-duty rack, a titanium frame, dropper post, pinion gearbox. This is something I love to take across the country. Heavy-duty, custom bike that can really go places. So I got some questions about the bike, but I also want to talk about dog packing. What is dog packing?
Well, dog packing is, I guess, any adventurous activity you do with your dog. It doesn't have to be with a bike. It doesn't have to be with a backpack, but I think it's maybe a bit broader than that. But in my case, what it is bike packing. So this, off-road adventurous travel with bike, and I bring my dog Mira.
Did you come up with the word dog packing?
I hadn't heard it before.
We hadn't either.
Yeah. So, and I started using it. And so, because there was bike packing.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm doing it with a dog. I'm dog packing.
Right.
And so, yeah, but it's like it's for everyone to use.
Yeah.
So if I used it first, great. But if I didn't, that's great too. And everyone can,
Have you met many other dog packers?
No.
Really?
No, not really. There's a few. There's even one here. The dog's not here, but the people are.
Yeah.
And so
Aaron and
Rowdy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And so people are doing it. I had seen people on the road. So it's a smoother travel. And, a bit more civilized, how we say. There's more logistical support.
Right.
But when you go off road and days away from resupply. Then it becomes a bit of a challenge, and now you're adding, 10s, or in your case, 60 pounds, or in my case, 40 plus pounds extra. It's a lot.
We're also carrying frisbees too.
Oh yeah, exactly.
The weight might be comparable once you add in all the toys.
Yeah.
Right.
It adds up. Yeah.
Thank you. And we invite any other dog packers watching this to please comment and let us know if you're a dog packer too, on pavement or not. We'd love to be in touch. Are dogs and bike packing a natural combination?
I think so. I mean, with the right technique, with the right attitude, yeah, for sure. The dogs love it. They, there's wind in their hair. They get to see all this stuff and smells. And as bike packers, we go a little bit slower than a lot of cyclists, right? We take in things, we meet people, we chit chat, we see the sights, and we camp in nice, beautiful places.
Yeah.
And how good is that for a dog?
Dogs love it.
Yeah.
Squeaks loves it.
Lots of sticks, lots of water.
Sticks, porcupines, I guess. Well, I have a question with Mira. I've seen you in the videos get Mira all the way up on top of this rack, and you help her a little bit with the leash, huh?
Yeah.
Has she ever dislocated your shoulder?
My shoulder. No, thankfully not. Yeah, it's really the two of us are working together. She gives a little spring, I give a little assist. Same on the way out. And that place, I slow right down and I ease the impact and kind of just guide her into the trot. So it's kind of that combination. So I'm not doing all the work there. She's helping.
There's a clip where you have the most easeful drop, like you said, working together, and you just aid her to come down.
Yeah.
And Squeaks is still like a puppy. Like he's still 15 months, 16 months.
Oh, yeah.
And so his tendency is to either like rush out the gates, and so that's why you have sometimes jerky movements. So that's where that question's coming from.
Yeah.
We're still working on that negotiation with Squeaks.
They're excited.
That relationship that you have, where you kind of are working together.
Yeah, and I think it's like doing it on, like being conscious of where the landing is for them too. I think I keep that in mind. I'll delay it or speed it up, or slow the bike down if it's harsh gravel or rocks. If I can go closer to the shoulder of the road and hit some turf or some sand or something like that, I'll do that as well too. So because I have the control of the bike and they're just excited to get out and run. And a lot of times when we're going up the hill as well, then we slow right down naturally, and so they start to get a sense for it. I think.
Right. So they start to learn. They start to get the flow.
Yeah. I mean, they're smart beasts, especially these working dogs.
Yeah.
They're really
and
they're
cute
really
too.
I mean, that's what
There's
brings us.
probably a lot of people who have dogs who would want to go on these adventures, but they think that because they have a dog, they can't go on the adventure. And maybe when they see you doing this, they're like, hey, this is actually possible.
I think that's a thing that happens to us a lot. Like we tell a story to ourselves, and it can be self-limiting. Like it needs to be grounded in reality. We need to be careful with the dogs. There are some different hazards, and we need to be responsible dog owners for that. We don't want to injure the dogs, right? But I also think that they are really capable.
So
just
a lot of dogs could be dog packers.
I think so. Yeah, that's right. Or they could just watch us, as we put our stuff on YouTube. They can watch the channels too. There's probably dogs watching this right now.
You said in a video that it's like everyone is always smiling at you because Mira's right behind you when you're traveling. So what is it like to go through the world? What's it like to go through life with everyone always smiling at you?
Oh, it's just better. Right? How can it not be? Right? Because you come in as a stranger, as a foreigner often, riding a bicycle, and I'm just different. And people love dogs, and then they see a dog on a bike, which is a little absurd. And so they see it, and she's so happy, they light up, and it's just over the side here, and it's terrific. Yeah, I get the glow that comes on to me here. Yeah, it's
Sweet. Oh, that's sweet. So if you want to have everyone give you the glow and the smile, bring a dog with you. Bike packing.